Hello, folks. I'm meteorologist Tom Kavicka to update you on the impending weather situation. We see some clouds in the distance there on our Alexandria tower cam on Texas Street from Sinlock Broadcasting. Thank those folks for that. Now, up in Natchitoches, it looks a little bit worse, a little bit more cloudiness in that direction. That's closer to where the weather is coming from. If you're going to be watching the weather this evening, watch for the west and northwest for it to come from, for the storms to come from that direction, as well as Toledo Bend. We've got that looking on some dark cloud bases in that particular area. Also, there's already been a little rain up there. In fact, we'll turn the radar on, and we can see one little shower moving across northern Sabine into central Natchitoches right now. Storms are beginning to line up along a cold front. There's a big piece of energy in the upper atmosphere to the north of us. This cold front's all part of that process. As it plows into an atmosphere that's a little unstable today, with a favorable wind profile for severe weather, we're looking for it to develop. Let me check. Are there any alerts? These are just special weather statements right now off to the west. But eventually, I think as it moves in our direction, some of those may turn into warnings. And I wouldn't be surprised to see either a severe thunderstorm or probably a tornado watch issued for the area later on this afternoon and early evening. So here's the surface front, a little surface low to the north of us. Notice rain and storms developing along that frontal boundary. And again, that whole pattern will move through here and bringing you the chilly weather that you wanted. So Futurecast, I'll step you through with this model. By 6 p.m., it's well into the area, mainly in Rapides Parish, all the way into Beauregard, Natchitoches, Wynne parishes, Grant. It'll be a quick mover. You can see that east-southeast movement there into the southern and eastern sections of the area by 8 p.m. By midnight, it's through. It's out of the area, folks, and the wind will be picking up out of the northwest. It'll be turning chillier for your start in the morning, Wednesday morning. I think you're going to need a sweater or a jacket or sleeves or something, because there will be some wind with temperatures near 50 degrees at that particular time. And then rolling into the PM commute, there'll be some low-level clouds and some mid-level clouds coming in out of the north and northeast. This system coming in is big and strong enough. As it gets away from us, we get on the back side, the moisture is able to wrap all the way around ahead of that system and on the back side. So that's where we're seeing that post-frontal clouds there for Wednesday evening. Thursday morning, still maybe some clouds left. We'll call it partly cloudy, and it'll be chilly. We'll be in the 40s then. Here's your severe weather outlook through 11 p.m. The highest risk, according to the Storm Prediction Center, is in this particular area, marked in the slight risk. That's a level 2 out of 5. Lesser risk off to the east, 1 out of 5. So severe threats through 11 p.m. The overall bar is a little bit higher than what I had the other day. I don't think there's any risk of flooding. Wind, hail, and tornado threats, all about the same. Pretty close horse race with that. So through 11 p.m., that's where the timing is. Pattern will be numerical models are indicating that there may be 1 or 2 dominant supercells, and that's not a good scenario, because if we have that, that will be where the highest risk is. Later on, as the front comes in, the convection gets more linear. We'll see a linear cluster organization, but there can still be a few tornadoes and severe weather with that as well. So everything's on the table: tornadoes, wind, and hail. Common rainfall amounts. This, of course, is your hydro aspect to it, less than an inch, but I think 1 to 2 inches could happen in some areas. Monitor your weather sources for warnings, because I expect some later on this evening. Quick look at Major Hurricane Melissa. It did make landfall as a Cat 5 on the west side, southwest coast of Jamaica, and we just pray for those folks. Fear the worst, but hope for the best in that situation. It will be a significant hurricane all the way through the southeastern Bahamas, and maybe even a Cat 1 up in toward the Bermuda area. Looks like to pass maybe just to the west and north of Bermuda. Let's come back home. Breezy, in fact, a windy day Wednesday. I'm looking for gusts about 30 to 40 miles an hour out of the northwest. With that big, strong weather system to the east of us on the backside, we'll struggle to make 63 degrees for a high. So in the shade at times, it will be downright chilly. So you'll have that little chill there. We're averaging in the middle 40s there for Thursday morning. Friday morning will be the coldest with an average of 40. That means a mixture of 30s and 40s. Don't expect a freeze out of this, but stay tuned because we may have to revise temperatures downward just a bit. But right now we're safely above freezing. So the weekend, I did have to make an alteration here, bringing in some low-end rain chances. There's a pretty strong system coming in from the northwest. It's not going to have much to work with like the previous system did, or this one that's coming in this evening. But I do feel safe in my forecast, putting in a 20% there in the PM Saturday, and then 30% into Sunday. And then once that system moves through, Monday and Tuesday next week begins on a gorgeous note. Okay, thanks for being with me. Nick Mickens and I will be around for any warnings that will might be broadcast. He will be doing the SendLiveWeather.com, his Facebook page, and the YouTube, and I'll be doing my Facebook page, Meteorologist Tom Kvika. So we've got you covered on several platforms. Thanks for being with us, and thanks for your support.